Good afternoon everyone, welcome aboard there Stephen. Before we go into Loch Lomond, we'd like to make you aware of some of the following safety regulations. In the unlikely event of an emergency, a member of our crew will inform you, and could you please make your way to the nearest exits at the open sides of the boat. We have life rafts and buoyancy aids on board the vessel, capable of supporting 180 people. Please note, in the interest of safety, there is no smoking or vaping permitted during this cruise. During the cruise, the boat may rock due to passing power boats. Please take extra care if you're not in your seats. Can we also ask that children remain seated and supervised at all times throughout the cruise, and to refrain from running on the decks and stairs where the boat is in motion. I'd like to ask all passengers upstairs, if you're seated at the front, that's fine. Please do not stand at the front end of the boat, and it's for seating at the front end only. Seating at the front end upstairs only. Thank you. The bar downstairs will shortly be opened for the sale of beers, spirits and soft drinks, with tea and coffee also available. Thank you for listening. Enjoy your cruise.
636 feet deep, making it the third deepest in Scotland. The River Leven, which we're now leaving, is the loch's only outlet, running from here into the River Clyde and from there into the Atlantic Ocean. The area is home to an abundance of wildlife, and its history is as rich as the landscape that surrounds these mysterious waters. It's a place where kings have trod and outlaws have roamed. It has inspired writers, musicians and artists for generations. It was during the Victorian era that Loch Lomond gained renown. Visitors were drawn from across the world, thanks in large part to the romantic novels of the likes of Tobias Smollett and Sir Walter Scott. Day trippers would travel here by train from Glasgow to cruise the world's premier shipbuilding city. She represents those bygone days when she and many ships like her would sail the length of the loch filled with visitors. These ships also provided a valuable mail and transportation service to the local communities. As with many steam-powered vehicles, mounting maintenance and running costs saw the ship retired in 1981. She now stands as a monument to both Glasgow shipbuilding and Loch Lomond's steam-powered past. The large building we're passing on our left is Cameron House. Cameron House was built in the 18th century by the Smollett family, shipbuilders and merchants. whose most famous member was the poet and novelist Tobias Smollett. Such was the wealth and influence of the Smollets, the house has welcomed a few famous guests in its time. Former Prime Ministers Winston Churchill and Anthony Eden, as well as Empress Eugenie of France, have all visited here. As was the case with many ancestral homes across Britain, the costs of upkeep, staff and servants became these used as its private hunting estate, introducing many of the deer and game birds to the islands and surrounding area. Looking now from the shore to our left and to the shoreline on the far right, this is the widest part of Loch Lomond. It's a distance of 5 miles. As you look towards each shore, you may be able to notice a line can be drawn between the hills on each side and the nearby islands. It's a geological fault created when the land and the core of Scotland crashed together.
Go up there. Go up there. Go up there. Go up there. Go up there.
Before the Industrial Revolution of 1800s, the meeting of these two contrasting landscapes was reflected in the meeting of two contrasting cultures, the hardier, more traditional Highland clans and the increasingly civilised and cultured lowlanders. This melting pot situation often led to disagreements and conflict. Not far from here, just behind the hills to our left, lies Glen Fruin, or the Glen of Sorrow. Glen Fruin is the site of one of the most gruesome battles in Scotland's history. In 1603, culminated in the two meeting a pitched battle in the Glen. Despite being outnumbered 2-1, the MacGregors managed to flank the Coon forces, and what began as a battle became a massacre. Legend has it that for the 200 to 300 casualties the Coon suffered, the MacGregors' casualties were a handful. Some reports suggest that even the Coon women who were there to tend the injured years later.
Let's go upstairs.
As the ice that covers Scotland's early years, Loch Lomond was connected to the sea before the land at its southern end rose up, trapping the water, which is now replenished by the burns and rivers of the surrounding hills and mountains. The loch's catchment area for rainfall is 270 square kilometres, and its water level can fluctuate by as much as 3 metres between seasons. The loch and its shores are home to a variety of mammals, including wildcats, deer and goats, as well as around 200 species of birds that inhabit our visitor reefs, being golden eagles, falcons and sprays. The loch itself is also home to around 14 species of fish, the most prominent being salmon and sea trout. There is also a rare type of freshwater herring called powan, which can only be found in 3 other lochs in Scotland. Inchmore. Inchmore is a mile and a half long, half a mile wide. It is the largest inland island in Great Britain. The island has been inhabited since the 6th century.